Hey YouTube, just got a chainsaw unboxing for you to do. I've just bought this today, so I've got a couple of logs to cut up. Like pretty much a tree trunk, which is about 2 foot high. Need to cut that up, and I've been struggling with it, so I've decided to buy this. It's electric chainsaw, Titan, 2000 watt electric chainsaw, automatic chain lubrication. It's also got a safety bar. The dog's gonna get in. And hold on, son. And it's got brake chain activated in less than 0.1 seconds for added safety, and also a safety operation. Weighs 4.87 kilos, 2000 watt, 240 volts, and a 2-year guarantee. There's one of my little dogs. So what I'm going to do is open this up. Just bear with me camera, because I haven't got a tripod, so I'm just going to have to hold it as best I can. Move over there, son. Move over there, Ross. I'm just going to open this and then have a quick look inside, and then I want to cut some bits of wood and see how it performs. Oh, good. If I can get it open. I need a chainsaw to open this.
That's me. Mine.
There we go.
That's me off my tank.
Yeah.
Off my.
There's sellotape everywhere.
No, off my tanks, Dad.
Just move back a bit, son. One second. Looks there. Around. So, as you can see there, it's got this from Screwfix. Paid £59, yeah, that's right. Manual, safety operations. Need to look into that really. I've been working with machines and hand tools and power tools and working in factories and joining by trade, so I've been working with these things for a long time. Never used an electric one. I've used a petrol one, and I've used loads of different types of saws. So there's your chain guard. It's cardboard. Just leave it there, bud. Okay, I'll put in. There's your chain. Oregon. Low kickback. Ross, behave. Go on in, son. I'll do this because I can't concentrate while you're talking. So there's a chain there. Information on the back. It's already greased up. It's a good idea to, this is made in, obviously it's Oregon, so it's Oregon the place, USA, Portland, Oregon. I've actually got a knife from Portland as well. Really good quality knife. Okay, so chain guard, manual, flexible cable, looks about 8 foot or so, really flexible, like a rubbery cable, molded plug, and just heavy duty. It just seems really heavy duty and really flexible. I hate that plastic crap. Anyway, and there's the guard, the roll in the guard, box out the road. I'm going to cut the video, put it together, and then I've got a couple of logs to cut up, just see how it works. And what I'll do is I'll do a follow-on video showing what's like in a couple of months. It seems like the plastic seems that like dense plastic, not that cheap stuff. So it seems good, seems strong, thick. It's not flexing when you try to bend it. So that's where you put your oil. You've got your, for that, you put your foot in. And really when you're starting a petrol one, but it's there in case you don't really need that. And for this plastic on the teeth, larger ones are usually metal. Kickback, safety switch. Yeah. And that's about it really. the oil, I take the oil's already in. I have to look at the manual. Important, it says fill with oil before, so there's no oil, you've got to put your own oil in. And there's a rubber o-ring in there, a little so I'll get back to you in a while. 109 decibel on the side says there, so it's quite loud. Let's see if it holds up. Okay guys. Okay guys, so we've got the chainsaw outside. We're going to chop this log up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it into small bits and just dissect it slowly and just see how things go. So this is the Titan chainsaw from Screwfix. So as you can see, I've got some I've got no gloves on, which I should have, but I'm quite confident. I've worked with machines like this all my life, and I'm quite confident about how to use this. So what we're going to do is turn the volume down a little bit. I've got some rigger boots on and I'm stood well away, and I'm getting ready to release the right trigger if it jams or anything like that. So all I'm doing is slicing into it. It's cutting through like butter. Without this chainsaw it'd be an absolute nightmare. I'm just trying to find a stable part where I can chop through it. Keep your cable well out the road. Plenty of oil in. Keep a check on your oil, and just cut through like butter. Did really easy to use, no problems at all. And just let the chain do its own work. Don't try to force it. Let it cut through and just rock it back and forward, and just try to keep an eye on where the front of the cut is, so you don't actually touch the ground or anything like that. Most of these cuts, I mean that's cut through there, which is like nearly 2 foot cut, a foot and a half cut there. See how I've left a little bit on? Just so I can break it off. So that's the first part. So I'm just trying to find another piece to the stable part to cut through. So I'm going to go through there. Again, start off cutting from the bottom side where the grip is. And just take your time, and then once you get back a bit, get the spikes to dig in and let the blade do the work. So I'm really liking this. Seems to be good quality. The plastic seems to be quite thick and dense plastic. It doesn't seem that cheap plastic stuff. So it should hold up in the future. Just keep a check on your blade so it doesn't get too slack, and plenty of oil in. There's a little sight glass on the right of the fill tube. So you notice I've stopped it a bit early, and I just break the rest off. So I have a little overcut left. There you go. I mean, you can't ask for no more than that, guys. It just cuts through there like butter. I'm going to be using this for a log fire. This actually stump was cut off by a tree surgeon over the road, the neighbour, and I just asked him for it, and he just gave us it because they just bin it, and it sat there for about a year. I couldn't cut it up, so I thought, right, I better buy a chainsaw, and I didn't want a petrol one because it's just overkill. And this little electric one, which does it great. So I might not use it all the time, but one thing I probably would mention is a battery powered one would probably be better. That means I could take it in the car, and if you're out and about and you see some logs, you might want to chop them up for your fire. But they're a bit more pricey. I mean, this is only cheap rather than using a battery powered one. Just trying to break that bit off. There you go. Sometimes it's best not to cut all the way through because you're going to hit the ground or it's going to bite back. So it's taking this apart really easy. Again, this is for the Titan chainsaw from Screwfix. I'm just trying to support it. And you see a lot of the chippings coming back out the front there because it's clogged at the bottom. So I really need to clean that. But it seems to be doing a good job. As you can see, I'm doing a full cut there, so I shouldn't really be cutting through there that thick. That's why I've stopped halfway. And I'm just trying to dissect it slowly, divide and conquer. Just breaking it up a little bit rather than trying to cut all the way through in one go. And just bear in mind of what's around you, where your feet are, anybody else around. And if it does jam or kick back, you just come off your trigger and you've got half a second or so and I should stop. Pretty safe. The dangerous thing is when you start cutting full trees down and you're not sure about where it's going to swing or fall. So you need to tie things off with rope and just little bits at a time. But for things like this, it's pretty straightforward. I don't know how long the chain's going to hold up, how sharp it's going to stay, but you can sharpen it yourself. But as you can see, guys, it just cuts through there like butter. I'm just trying to cut into the perfect chunks for me log burner. As soon as it touches there, you can see the grip, just where my left hand is, the little spikes. They want to be making contact if you can help it. And I'm just rocking it back and forward, just trying to clear it. Let the blade do the work. And just keep an eye on where the front is so it doesn't kick back on the floor. And that's about it. There's not much more you can really talk about, really. Just make sure you've got some glasses on so you don't get no bits of chippings in your face. And really you should have gloves on. But I'm quite confident. It's only a 2000 watt motor, so it'll probably stall rather than do anything dangerous. So just bear in mind as what you're cutting through and how far you're going to go. And again, I've stopped about 3/4 through and just try and break the rest off. Straight through into small bits. You might as well cut it in the right size you need for the fire rather than splitting it again. I think the belt's a little bit slack, it needs tightening up a little bit. So I'll do that after this cut. And again, I'm not putting any force on, I'm letting it do the blade do the work itself. Okay. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. I'm not going to let you drag it out to the rest, it's just the same. I'm just going to cut this up. But as you can see, it makes light work of this log. So thanks for watching, guys. If you found this interesting, please like and subscribe. And this is for the Titan chainsaw. I would definitely recommend it. Thanks, guys.